And I don't think it was possible in a different way. It was not possible the hard way. We saw now a couple of games here in this tournament, and obviously each team is here to represent the country, the continent, whatever, and try everything to be successful. So, and the opponent tonight did exactly the same. So they fought really hard. We had problems before the game. We knew that we will have some problems in the game, was clear as well. But I really think the boys did exceptionally well because we had so many strange things. It was the most offensive midfield I probably ever lined up in a competitive game. Then Hendo and Joe Gomez together as a center half pairing. Hendo's first time as center half. What a game! So we controlled the game for a long period. And then they came with the set piece where it was clear we were not too tall today, and usually a player, I think Funes Mori scored a goal. Usually a player in that situation is offside when you play against us. In this case, he was not offside. That's one thing. And then counter-attacks, long balls, stuff like this, that's what they had. And then we had Ali in these moments, which helps obviously a lot. Or we defended it in a different way. So I'm really overly happy with the performance because I knew before the game that will be really tough and difficult, and the boys did again really well. I was never in doubt about that. Why should we think that European football is stands overall or whatever? So, but still, one game is not enough. You cannot judge a player after one game, and you cannot judge a team after one game. But that they are good, I saw in the game against Al Sadd already, and good players. All that stuff, but we were for us really new lineup, really dominant in a lot of moments. So this kind of switch, what they do from time to time, Monterrey in the five in the back, 4 in the back, didn't cause us too much problems. We had sensational football moments with Nabi and Mo, especially when we passed the ball through. So. We did what we had to do, but we were not here to show that Europe is stronger than North America or Mexico or whatever. We just wanted to win the game, and all the rest, other people have to judge. I was actually afraid of the extra time, to be honest. So I was more than happy when Bobby scored that goal. So we had to do a few changes because we had no other options, but we want to do for the lineup some other changes. So it means we left Trent out, obviously we left Bobby out and Sadio out, so that gives you then the opportunity when the game is not decided to make the decision actually, and that Bobby scored the goal is just wonderful. He came on and was immediate in the game, so he had a really good situation. Pass from Mo, maybe not clear enough, but he helped us a lot. Sadio with his power and all that stuff. Trent immediate dangerous crosses, so it helped. But staying on track is part of our game. So. I don't think you for sure cannot plan it, a goal like this. You only should not think it's impossible. So that's the only thing, and it was really super goal. I saw the goal, but not that the ball went in because so many players were in between. I just saw the reaction of the opposite goalkeeper. He was not too happy, so I started celebrating. So really cool. Oh, it will be more difficult for sure, not because of just because the next game, and we have now to collect our bones. I don't in that moment don't know exactly who will be ready for the next game, so we will see. It looks. I saw the bench of Monterrey. There were like 10, 15 players on it. I don't know. I'm not sure. Probably Flamengo season is over. They are here with the full squad, pretty much as well. So we have just to recover as quick as possible and then to make ourselves ready. So, but we saw Flamengo, of course, in the other semi-final, and it was an open game for a long period. So we will see who deals better with the circumstances, who has more right decisions. That's about. But of course, they are with Jorge Jesus as a manager. Of course, there's European influence, or Portuguese influence at least. And that's it. But the players itself have already quality. So if there would not be a European coach, it would be already difficult. Okay. Yes. First and foremost, the pass for Nabi's goal was from Mo. That's that much to your thesis that he couldn't play the final ball. He had a lot of final balls. The ball for Milner's chance was from Mo as well. Look, we are all human beings, and the attention on Mo Salah in this country or in this part of the world is obviously massive. I thought he played a sensational good game for all that what happened around. When you go out for warming up and everybody's only looking at you, I wouldn't feel too comfortable with that. He dealt really well with it. He was always a threat. He played really good game. He was until the last minute there for the balls in behind, stuff like this. And yes, they tried to defend him from time to time with two guys, then with another, only one guy, but that's really aggressive. That's how life is. He has to deal with it, and he can deal with that. So I'm really, really happy with Mo's game. And Sadio, I think, as I told before, we cannot just push the same players through a season. So we have the quality with Divock, and especially offensively with Divock and Shaq. So we need to use that. That's what we did.
Thank you. Last two questions, gentlemen there, please.
مستر كلوب، هل ممكن أن يرتدي محمد صلاح شارة القيادة في النهائي تقديرا
Sorry.
هل ممكن أن يكون هناك قرارا بارتداء محمد صلاح شارة القيادة في النهائي تقديرا للمنطقة العربية مثلما قلت منذ قليل؟ Again?
Why? We are not here. Mo Salah is a very, very important player, and we have a captain. So so far I didn't think about it, and probably I will not. But now you ask me, if nothing happens, Jordan Henderson will be our captain, and maybe Virgil van Dijk can play. We will see. He's the vice. No, James Milner is the vice captain. Then Virgil van Dijk. Gini Wijnaldum is in the country as well. So we will see how we do it. But Mo is a very, very important captain. And the armband wouldn't make him more important.